All right, we're currently jacking up and draining fuel from a Beechcraft Baron, getting 83 gallons of fuel out, putting new fuel senders in, and a new fuel sending gauge. You gotta put in 2 gallons at a time in order to calibrate it, and it's gotta be flight level. So we'll jack this up, then get the tail in the air. Okay, so we've almost got it flight level. We got to put a plumb bob on it and let it drop down just to ensure that we are flight level. This is actually one of the first planes we did jet shades in, and he's now about to redo his interior, which is why you see a lot of these holes here with nothing in it. So whenever he gets his new plastic trim in, we're gonna have to recut the jet shades to make sure that they still fit. Hopefully it won't be that difficult. We're also redoing a patch on this plane. We're gonna put a new patch there. This one has a hole. Fortunately, the old patch is being stubborn to come off. The new patch won't stick to the old one, so slowly we'll get this completely off. Couldn't find our plumb bob, so we improvised, but we did prefer to the manual to find flight level. All right, we finally got all the old patch off. We got the new patch on, dried overnight, so we'll put the light cover back on and test this boot. We got everything started on leveling it yesterday and got all the gauges zeroed out with 3 gallons of usable fuel. And now we're gonna bring it out here so we can fill it up with a fuel truck, 2 gallons at a time until we get to 163 gallons total. And as always, we're gonna be doing this on the loudest day possible. The jets are gonna start taking off in a minute too.
This is gonna be 12 when it goes in, 12.
In here,
Writing down calibrations for tanks based on the megahertz put out by the fuel senders.
that's why I'm outside.
22 gallons going in.
All right, now we got the left tank draining so we can finish filling the right tank and calibrate it. So now we're gonna start filling up 2 gallons at a time, a little bit slower, but still we'll get it done. And of course, everybody's out here being as loud as possible. We went ahead and set up a rag. I got a pair of vice grips, so when I want to stop the flow, I can just pinch it off, go put in 2 more gallons, come back, open it up, start over again. See the gas going in there. It's going pretty fast, but take a minute. This is taking forever. Here go the jets. That's gallon number 44, filling up. Only 38 to go. We finally emptied the other tank, and now we're using a fuel truck, which is much easier than doing it by hand. It's in. All the fun. I don't know what they're doing. Something cool though.
Are you guys recording?
So the fuel gauges are both full?
No.
What are they reading? There we
Full.
go. All right, so there's our fuel gauges right there. They're both full. We got both tanks full, filled them up 2 gallons at a time. Took quite a while, but new gauges are in and new fuel sending units are in as well. So now we're just gonna put it back together and send it. We went ahead and bumped the struts with some nitrogen, and that should do it. Look at all the broke airplanes.